Hi, this is a Cichlid tank tour. This is a 110 tall. It's built in, as you can see. I have it decorated with black lava, plastic plants, and this wood product in the middle that is pretty readily available from most pet stores. I plumbed 2 air stones into the bottom of the tank and ran the air lines up the back right corner. It's a black silicone tank, so embedding the air lines, which were black, in silicone completely hides them. You can't even see them. The overflows are drilled through the tank. There's 2, one in each corner. And by turning those elbows, you can adjust the water height. Also, the return is right up in the corner. I'll show you from the other side. But I didn't want any visible plumbing in the tank. I wanted it to just be all about the fish, and you can see the lights changing. I have the Orbit's LED on cloud mode, so it's rotating through cloud cover. This door up here does open if I needed to access the tank from the front, which I hardly ever do. I can pretty much do everything from the back. Let's check out the back. The other side is an office, and this is a view of the tank from behind. You can get a better look at these overflows from back here. They go right through the walls and down into the filter system, which is underneath. This tank is also plumbed into the house, so I get city water and sewer right under the tank. I'll show you the top first. This lighting system has 2 LED spots that are blue, and they shine down on the bubble streams, and 1 red LED. I'll go ahead and turn it on. That gives you a really nice effect at night. I also have a Marineland 24/7 LED strip and a neon tube strip. You can see that neon tube is on right now. It comes on just at night, and then I have the Orbit's programmed to cloud cover. So I'll show you what that looks like if I shut the Orbit's off. That's what it looks like with just the 24-hour light and the spots. And then when I'm showing the tank, I kick on the Orbit's and it really brightens it up. I've got a feeding tube drilled through the glass canopy. I just put a funnel in it, and it makes it really easy to drop food in and not get wet, because they do splash quite a bit. And then on this side, I just had to modify the glass canopy a little bit to clear the return, which is right here. You can see just barely level with the water. Every once in a while, a few bubbles shoot in, but again, it provides plenty of circulation, and you don't see any return lines. So under the tank is a filter system. Originally I had a saltwater system, and about 10 years ago I switched. I'll turn the light on so you can see a little better in there. I have a utility light in here, and give you a full view. So I'll give you a close-up in a minute, but on the left is the plumbing that comes in from the house. And there's drain system in there. It's a wet-dry system mounted over a 35-gallon long with filter socks in the sump. Give you some close-up. So the water drains down through the walls and into this top 2-inch PVC pipe. You can see it coming in from both sides. And then it drains down into this manifold. And if I open this valve, I'm draining down into the sewer, and it blocks off the wet dry. I turn this back, the wet dry, I'll start back. So I can easily shut that, let the water drain through the city sewer, and then unscrew the top here to remove and maintain the drip tray. There's a sponge in there along with 2 filter pads, I think a 100 and a 200 micron. These are ceramic bio balls, ceramic underwater media, a sponge, carbon and ammonia chips. This sponge really is just to cut down on noise when it flows through. The system's super quiet. And then here is 2 filter socks, and I just had extra of those ceramic bio balls. It's really easy to maintain too. You just pull out this extension and lift this right out, and you can rinse it out. And then these pipes just bring the water right over to the middle. Works fantastic. The sump is again 35-gallon long. The pump is sitting on a rubber pad in there to cut down on noise. I also have a power head in there for circulation. And then I drilled a hole through the 35 to provide an overflow, which you can see snakes right back into the drain. And that handles any power outage. It also lets me do water changes one of 2 ways. So here's the city water that comes in. I've got a timer set up. All I have to do is turn the valve on and set the timer for however long I want to do a water change. The water goes through that chlorine removing filter back there and then into what was the protein skimmer. I added this air line to provide some air into the line, some air into the water stream to gas off any chlorine that the filter misses or as the filter gets old. So right now we're doing a 50% water change, meaning it's mixing the tank water with this water, city water, filtered city water. It's mixing that, and that cuts down on any temperature change if it's really cold or really hot out. And it overflows right through the top of the sump, and the mixed water gets pumped back up into the tank. If I want to do a complete water change, then I just shut this, or open that valve, and now 100% fresh water is coming into the tank and coming into the filter, going up to the tank, and then draining right down into the city. I'll shut this off to cut down on all the noise. And then back in the corner there, I've got my air pump mounted way up in there. It has got plenty of wall and pipes and stuff to block the noise. It goes into a manifold that I zip tied right on top of the plumbing. This air pump is amazing. I got it on Amazon, and it's more than enough power to run air to everything. I have the 2 air lines going in the tank that you can see here. I've got 1 air line going to the power head in the sump, and I've got 1 air line going right here. You can see that black air line, and it goes all the way to about the middle bottom of the ceramic bio balls. There's so much media space on these for surface area, and this is pretty closed in once the doors are closed. So I just wanted to pump some air in there to help with the bacteria growth. And you can see from the number of fish I have, this filter does a fantastic job. So anyway, that's my tank tour, top to bottom. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to my channel.